Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video. Is y'all still beating around the bush? Did y'all get online and search for the schools that's helping you get your CDL so you can get your CDL Class A license or your CDL Class B? Like, listen, stop playing around, y'all, and let's get to this money. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, I'm never going to stop promoting food service because food service is the wave. Now, you got some truck drivers, they out here complaining about, over the road and stuff. Certain parts of the industry is taking a hit due to tariff tax, TARIFF. And it's affecting a tariff is nothing but a tax that the government is imposing on other countries to import their goods here. So this is a part of the inflation process that's going on. So at the end of the day, yeah, it's certain industries taking a hit all over. We still never even really fully recovered from the COVID-19 stuff and the pandemic. So at the end of the day, this stuff is still in play. And most people might don't know what a tariff is. TARIFF. And I just broke it down to you. It's a tax from the government that they impose on other countries to import their goods here. You know what I mean? So some industries, yes, they are taking a hit. Some of these companies are going belly up and everything in the trucking industry. And it's all mainly over the road. Food service getting affected to a degree, but it's not to the point where as though you gonna miss a dollar or you're not gonna be able to survive and not gonna be able to live. Like, you're still making real good money. You know what I mean? Doing food service. When it comes to getting into this trucking game and getting into this trucking industry, getting your CDL license, I'm still promoting that. I'm not going to steer nobody wrong. I'm not going to tell you to jump into something and get into an industry that's slowly declining or is plummeting and it's not going to be nothing. No, listen, the gross national product, trucks, 85% of the gross national product get moved through trucks. Regardless, you need truck drivers. So, and when it comes down to the food industry, it's the most lucrative, one of the most lucrative forms of the buy and sell and the trade business, supply and demand, the cornerstone of every business, supply and demand. It's like food, we need food to eat, we need food to survive, we need food to live. So you gotta be able to, so that supply and demand that everyone needs food, and the truck drivers is getting into all the businesses that supply the food, the grocery stores, whatever, the Piggly Wigglies, the Gordons, the Acme's, the Whole Foods, any of these groceries, from the mom and pop grocery chains to the big grocery chains, a truck is bringing it there. To Walmart, to Target, trucks are bringing it there. I know y'all see these Target trucks, these Walmart trucks. Shit, Walmart paying $130,000 a year to transport this stuff across the country to these Walmarts. So at the end of the day, food service is one of the most lucrative aspects in the trucking game. So I'm here to tell y'all, stop playing, stop beating around the bush. Go get your CDL, man. Go get your CDL. To you youngins out there, to y'all YNs, go get your CDL. Y'all running around acting crazy and don't know what to do. And man, listen, get some money together, talk to your family, scrape some money up, go to CDL school, get your license. You don't got no tickets in there. If you got tickets in your name, get that stuff taken care of, traffic tickets. Get your license. Get your CDL Class A license. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. Because the game, that street game, the trap is dead. So at the end of the day, you can be, I make more money than these guys that's out here doing something illegal to make money. I'm making more money than them. So at the end of the day, all these truck jobs, we making more money than them. So at the end of the day, listen, you can be able, the spot I live in, this stuff costs $2,500 a month to live here. I'm making it happen. So at the end of the day, and you know, I'm just trying to steer y'all into the right direction that don't have any direction. So you know what I mean? You like to drive, even if you don't like to drive. You got your license, go get your CDL. Everybody, I'm telling you, get your CDL. I'm talking to everybody, but I'm mainly talking to the men. I'm talking to these young men. I'm talking to these grown men out here. Get your CDL. Get your CDL and come over to food service. It's peak season coming around. So I'm getting some messages. People asking me in the comments, they telling me, you know, they trying to apply for food service companies and all that, but some places not hiring where in their area where they at. Well, listen, I'm here to tell you that peak season is coming around. We got spring break, which is the springtime. Then the summertime, school is going to be out. Kids, people want to go out to events, eat, party. All that consists of you need food. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a fluctuation of drivers that's going to be needed. So at the end of the day, if they're not hiring at this moment, they're about to be. The weather changing, it's getting nice outside. People are going to start, you know, as it get hot, people be outside more, they eat more, they eat out more because you outside more. So at the end of the day, food service, you want a guaranteed slot, getting out of trucking school, you're going to have PFG, PFS, Gordon's, Greco, Cisco, Sigma, whatever food service company I think off at the top of the head. That's all that's coming to me right now. But McLean, they all gonna be hiring new grads. Cause it's gonna be a dire need of drivers. Cause even over this winter that was up north, a lot of drivers quit because they can't just deal with the cold. But now when the springtime come and the company's taking a hit and the sales and the demand for food is spiking and going up, this is the peak season in the food service industry where they're going to need drivers. So I'm here to tell you, get your CDL. If you don't have a job and you might need some government funding, it's the thing called the WIOA program. Do your research on your local WIOA program, and you'll be able to find out some avenues, some good people there that'll talk to you and will be able to send you in the right direction on how you can get the funding to be able to go to school. At the end of the day, it only costs like $5,500, everybody. Anywhere from $3,500 to $5,500 to go to school, to get your CDL, become a truck driver. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time out here doing nothing and not being productive and helping us out here do God's work and get this food to our family, friends, the community. Let's do the right thing and get your CDL. Get your CDL. You won't regret it. It's going to change your life. You don't got nothing going on for you. You don't got no direction. You don't know what to do with your life. I'm telling you, get your license, get your CDL Class A license, or even get your CDL Class B, and then if you want, you could probably even get your CDL Class A a little later. But get your CDL, and it's going to change your life. It's going to give you a purpose in life. It changed mine. I'm telling you, it changed mine. So I'm just here to let y'all know, do it. Do it. You won't regret it. To all you men out here, all you young men, you YNs, all you OGs, I'm telling you, you don't got your CDL, and you get your CDL, and you won't regret it. You won't regret it. Straight up, man. You know, things as far as stuff is going to get better for the economy out here eventually, everybody. It's going to get better. You know what I mean? It got to get better, but stuff got to get worse in order for it to get better. So at the end of the day, our government is in a process of destroying and rebuilding. So it's just a lot going on. But all in all, we need money. We need money to live. We need money to survive. We need money to eat. So why not get in the field and build a career off of one of the best blue-collar professions in the world? All you got to do is drive a truck. All you got to do is get your CDL. It's just that simple. You can't make this up. You can't make this stuff up. All I'm saying is, a few years ago, I was just maintaining, living paycheck to paycheck. And my life changed soon as I got my CDL Class A license and I got me a trucking job. My life changed. And I started off doing over the road. Regional, 5 days on, 2 days off, doing my reset. So at the end of the day, I was 5 days on the road, 2 days at home, and 5 days on, 2 days off. That's how I was rocking out. And at that time in the game, it was a lot of companies that wasn't hiring new grads at that time. So they was like kind of forcing you to go over the road to get experience, because that was like one of the main places that was one of the main parts of the industry that was hiring new grads at the time. So I wound up going over the road, did it for a few months, didn't like it because I'm a person, I like to wash up every day. I like to come home every day, and I just didn't. And then when you go over the road, all you're doing is seeing highways, and you don't really see nothing. You don't see people for real like that, no nothing, except when you go to these warehouses and you go get them to build a ladder and everything, and they unload your trailer and load your trailer back up with other goods and stuff like that. But that's it. I like being amongst the people. I like being amongst my people. I like serving the community. So at the end of the day, that's what I love. So, and I'm local. I come home every night. Every day. I come home every day. It's the weekend now. I'm off. I'm off on the weekends. I work Monday through Friday, and I'm off on the weekends. Saturday and Sunday, I'm off. But I come home every day. So this is what it's about. And I'm getting a bag. So listen, nowadays you don't have to go over the road. You know, you got food service that's going to pay more than you going over the road. And you going to stay, it's going to keep you home. You just got to work harder. That's all. You doing over the road. That's that lazy stuff, whereas though you ain't getting no exercise, you ain't moving around, you just sitting in the truck all day, you driving all day. Driving, sitting in the truck, eating fast food, you ain't staying in shape. You ain't, staying fit or none of that. So, and you just making $1,100 a week. You know what I mean? That's okay if you a person that was making $600 a week or $700 a week. So it's a pay increase. Yes, it's a pay increase. But I'm just saying, don't limit yourself to that. Don't limit yourself to that. Get the food service, whereas though you could really make a difference out here and really reap the benefits of being a truck driver. Food service, that's the wave. That's the wave. It's basically recession proof. It ain't never gonna be. AI not taking over this. AI not taking over food service. A robot not can't load food up on a dolly. And you watch my other videos, I show you how to stack your dolly on your hand cart. A robot can't do that. and run down a ramp and take this stuff and communicate and talk to a person. And no, a robot can't do that. That stuff, by the time they have a robot to be able to do all that, it'll be 75 years from now. It probably still won't even happen then, if that. So at the end of the day, get y'all CDLs. Let's get this money. And food service, I named all the companies. If they not hiring at the moment, they about to. In the next few weeks, they about to start hiring. So to all you new CDL drivers, have some patience. Have some patience. I'm telling you. And it's an opportunity going to open. But you remember, you got to follow them leads. You get them leads. When you put them applications in and you get them interviews, go to them interviews. You know what I mean? Sell yourself. You're going to get in the door. And the more experience you get driving behind that wheel of that semi and doing deliveries, or even if you take the easy route as far as going over the road or regional. Listen, you're going to get your experience up, driving experience. Won't be no delivery experience, but it'll be bumping them docks, and you'll get that driving experience. You know what I mean? So you're going to get some experience regardless. But you know, to each his own. But you really can't make this stuff up. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's the best thing that ever happened to a lot of guys, I'm telling you. Even some females that's out here trucking. But I'm really mainly talking to the men, because this is really a man's way to be able to take care of his family, his woman, his children, himself, and everything, and really set the stamping on and set the standard of a man being able to take care of his family and provide for his family. Trucking can do that for men. Trucking is doing that for men. Trucking is doing that for me. So I'm telling you, take it from me. And tomorrow I'm going in. So I'm on extra board tomorrow. Standby extra board. So ain't no telling what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. But I know Tuesday I got a route. Wednesday I got a route. So tomorrow I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, but I'll be back at y'all tomorrow making another video. Try to get these videos out to y'all on a daily basis. Yo, so I'm signing off.